only 680,000 tons of bismuth exist around the world. We've been mining bismuth for about 300 years now, or actually I should say we have been knowingly mining bismuth for 300 years, right? Before that, bismuth was thought to be a form of lead. To give you an idea of how little bismuth there is, let's do a calculation. 680,000 times 2,000 pounds per ton divided by the world population of 8 billion. And that's how much bismuth there is per capita around the world, right? About the amount in this coin, which contains only $1 or $2 worth of bismuth, right? If we all wanted to bankrupt the nuclear energy department, or Elon Musk, who is using this in RTGs in his spacecraft, I'll get to that in a second, that's how much bismuth we have to buy, right? Think about it. Even if you're poor around the world and you make $2 a day, that's half a day worth of income, right? Anybody could invest half a day's worth of income, whether it be for their retirement, whether it be even just to save up for a nice vacation next year, right? Who hasn't saved half a day's worth of income? Think about it. You make $50,000 a year, half a day's worth of income is $50, $100, $200, right? So even the poorest in the world could participate in cornering the market in bismuth. That's how ridiculously cheap it is, right? The same cannot be said about gold and silver, right? Now, I'm thinking of a wonderful day to do this. I am thinking Mary Curry's birthday, November 7th. She will turn 155 years old next month. And the reason for that is that bismuth is needed to make something that she was famous for discovering, polonium-210. Now, obviously, she didn't make polonium-210 in the way that I'm going to describe, but she found it in, well, some rocks in her backyard, basically. Now, polonium-210 is used in radiothermal generators, just like this one that was in one of our space missions. But I think the future will see polonium being used down here on Earth in our vehicles. And the reason for that is that it has a half-life of 4 months. Now imagine you had a car battery that only needed to be recharged every 3-4 months. You would take it to a facility that would bombard your battery with neutrons, and then they would give it back to you, and then you would reinstall it into your car. Or better yet, electronic devices like this computer. Imagine I had a battery that was about this size that I could insert into the computer, and I would never have to worry about outlets like that for another 3-4 months, right? And then I could pop this out like an SD card, take it to the recycling facility where they would re-bombard it with neutrons. Just think about that picture, right? Now, when I was looking for an Airbnb here in the Phoenix area, I just moved here 3 weeks ago. There's a lot of discussion about how a lot of Airbnbs don't have enough electrical outlets because of how old some of the houses and apartments can be in some cities. And that was something to consider if you were going to consider investing in an Airbnb. Now, I'm thinking jokes on them, because in a few more decades at best, right, we're going to have RTG technology, and you're going to have all these outlets that we're going to laugh about. And this is houses from way back then, right? Way back then. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do the neutron reactivation with an electrical outlet. So you pop this out, put it into a charger, and plug it into the wall. I'm not sure about that part. I wouldn't be surprised if we did that. Anyway, so this November 7th, buy yourself that much, but actually do better than that. Take half of a day's worth of income for whatever it is for you, right? If you live in the third world, buy that much worth of bismuth. If you live here in the United States, buy a good bar of it, and together we could bring Elon Musk to his knees.